Protect your DNA. BioPQQ can promote formation of new mitochondria. Infowarsstore.com.
Welcome to the Infowars Nightly News. It is Monday, January 5th, 2015, and I'm Leanne McAdoo. Here are tonight's top stories.
Tonight, a veteran ceremony is interrupted by police accountability protesters. Then, an Oklahoma senator proposes a ban on hoodies. And the DWI dude tells you what to do during your next traffic stop. That's next on the Infowars Nightly News.
And then when they wreck and kill themselves, the cops then go and SWAT team the bar owners that sold them too much whiskey.
The Dow plunged 331 points today, and stock markets around the world fell sharply. Now, the main culprit of the jittery market is falling oil prices. Crude oil is now trading at below $50, and experts predict that oil could go as low as $40 or even $30 a barrel. Obviously, that's great for us consumers when we go to the pump, but eventually those low prices are going to hurt the economy around the world. Paul Watson has a great article up at Infowars.com basically spelling out the terrifying consequences if oil drops to $40 or below. Noted investor Jeffrey Gundlach warns that a fall to $40 a barrel could spark terrifying geopolitical consequences. Zero Hedge points out that large and rapid rises and falls in the price of crude oil have correlated strongly with major geopolitical and economic crises around the globe. The difference this time is that thanks to central bank largesse, money flows faster than ever, and everything is more tightly coupled with that flow. And the last time we saw any activity like this with regards to falling oil prices, it was a precursor to the global financial collapse of 2008. Now, as we've previously documented, the sudden drop in the price of oil was mostly an engineered attack on the Russian economy led by Saudi Arabia and the Obama White House. But additionally, there's this unprecedented boom of shale gas fracking, both domestically and abroad. So revolutionary conditions have now been created. And don't forget, we, the taxpayers, are on the hook for any of this risky derivatives caused by the bankers. This will directly affect the taxpayer as well, because don't forget, we are on the hook to bail out the banks for any failed derivatives. That's thanks to that $1.1 trillion spending bill that was rushed through Congress right before their Christmas recess. And of course, the derivatives are tied to energy stocks. So we are on the hook for this. We see where this is going. Now, lawmakers are set to vote Tuesday for a new Speaker of the House, and this $1.1 trillion spending bill is kind of the crux for a lot of people. They're saying it's now time to oust Boehner. A mini mutiny seems to be underway. At least two conservative representatives have now announced that they are going to be opposing Boehner's bid for re-election. Representative Jim Bridenstine is upset because he sees John Boehner joining forces with Barack Obama to pass this $1.1 trillion spending bill. He said it effectively handed over the power of the purse to the president for 2015. This blocked the newest incoming elected Republicans from being able to advance any conservative policies and make good on their campaign promises, because they can't do anything until the end of this fiscal year. Now, Representative Thomas Massie of Kentucky also said that he's not going to support Boehner because of his broken vow to give lawmakers at least 72 hours to go over any enormous bills, and he really pushed for this omnibus bill. Massie said that Boehner scheduled a fiscal crisis in a lame duck session on the last legislative day before Christmas to get maximum leverage over rank and file members. And then, of course, he went on to mislead members into thinking that this vote was an unpopular bill, saying it wouldn't pass. But we knew that it would. And he then went on to rush a voice vote on unfunded $10 billion worth of spending measures when there were fewer than a dozen members present. But come on, we already knew that Boehner joined forces with the dark side long ago.
Well, I had heard that there was one particular member that was passing out checks on the House floor.
Wine asked me to give out a half a dozen checks quickly before we got to the end of the month, and I complied. And I did it on the House floor, which I regret, should not have done. It's not a violation of the House rules, but it's a practice that's gone on here for a long time. We got to stop this. This is just not something that ought to happen.
So that was in 1995. Obviously, he was very friendly then with the coming corporatocracy, but go back to that video. He also looks like he was very friendly with the wolves of Wall Street, if you know what I mean. But we'll see if he is actually going to get replaced or if he will be Speaker of the House for a third term.
Sold out for weeks due to the difficult and extensive proprietary process behind its creation, the exclusive Infowars Life Secret 12 formulation is now back in stock in the last limited shipment of 2014. The most bioactive form that has been created with our proprietary process. This ultra-clean vitamin B12 nutraceutical has been carefully crafted and developed over the last 2 years and is based on cellular science of how your body actively absorbs essential nutrients. Secret 12 is taken by mouth, right on the tongue, and then swallowed. No needles, no injections. Vitamin B12 deficiency is linked to scores of serious problems. And Secret 12 is a fusion of 2 organic proprietary forms of vitamin B12, bringing you a true nutraceutical quality vitamin B12. Secret 12. Secret 12 is an excellent Christmas gift and is tailor-made to boost your New Year's resolutions. Supplies of Secret 12 are very limited. Secure yours today at InfoWarsLife.com or by calling toll-free 888-253-3139.